Cool. I cannot make this any easier for you guys. Yep, a warm neck wrap and eye mask feels like a mini spa treatment.
Yes, well, we should have made some and put them on our eyes. But you know what? The cucumbers.
Yeah. Oh, that were good.
Don't that feel good that we had the cucumbers?
If we made them, we'd have to throw that Insul Bright in the eye. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out pattern A, and you put this on the fold.
Okay, it has
a little fold on there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That says fold.
Yep. The next thing you do is you cut out pattern B. And you could trace these onto paper, or you can, whatever you want to do.
Pattern A and pattern B, so it's lopsided, but
yeah. For those of you that struggle,
sorry.
So for those of you that struggle, hey, don't use my nieces like that. You can have a pattern.
You have two different sizes.
You have a pattern B and C, really. But I can't get these right.
You're like, whoops. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
There. All right.
Okay.
Well, pattern A and pattern B, and there's a fold mark on here.
Okay.
Now, I have to tell you that I did this a different way than I wrote the pattern for. And I wrote the pattern, but I was trying to just conserve. So what I did is I folded a piece of paper, right? Pattern A and pattern B.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
So you can cut them all out at once?
Watch this.
Or, okay.
Okay.
Should we put this
Yep,
down?
let's put it this.
Okay.
Okay, so then what I did is I took my little marker and I traced it around. Voila! So do you see this trace mark?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that not coming on? Well, we might be in a little hurt if we don't have it.
Let's see.
Okay, so I'm not going to cut this out right now. And I might not be sewing it either.
Hold on. We're just trying to.
There we go. Yay! Yay!
Okay.
Whew. Okay. So I'm not going to cut it out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oh, that's really hard to see. Do you see how I trace that? You can use a Sharpie, a pencil. I like the water soluble, but I'm going to use this as my guideline. And I literally am going to just sew right on that edge. Okay. So yes, Nancy, do not use Insul Bright in the microwave. That's why I use this waterproof liner so that we could do that. Insul Bright actually has a shiny side, which it has like a foil on there. And so that just only goes, yeah, I don't want to be replacing anybody's microwave. Oh my gosh, Kenzie says, shut the front door. She has all of this in her sewing studio. Best day ever. So she's going to go right along with me.
Okay, well, that's so fun.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to change the foot.
Okay.
So that we'll be ready.
Okay. So I was just going to wing it, but Jackie's going to do it the right way.
Okay.
Yes, Diane said she has the pleasure of meeting us. Were you here when Diane came in?
Yes.
Yes, she's so fun.
That was so fun to see you.
Yes.
I loved it.
And I was really hardworking that day, right, Diana? I was folding kits. And so I looked really busy. She didn't have to come up and go, oh, I wonder what the upstairs girls do. Because there was nobody upstairs.
I got it set for a 1/4-inch seam. Or you want the center?
No, center. Because I'm gonna
I'm
just gonna sew right on that
on the
blue line on the jawline.
So perfect.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, so
I didn't even know this stuff existed.
well,
Wow.
we do not sell it, which is why I didn't put a kit together.
I see.
Hobby Lobby had it, and they had it in a million different colors.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what she's just sewing on the line that she drew. This is wonderful because then you don't have to cut it out. So she's following the line. Look at that go. Nice.
Look at me go so fast. It's like sewing the line. Okay, I'm going to come up. Jackie, do you notice that on my pattern, there's a little lip right there?
Yes, I do.
That's not a mistake.
Okay.
So be sure that you get that in.
That's probably because you're going to turn it under, right?
Yes, so that you have a nice clean edge.
Okay. Cool. So you are now,
I'm just sewing a little on the edge, and then I'm going to actually cut here
okay.
and come sew a little more on this edge so I don't have such a gap. That's completely up to you if you want, but
So you're sewing?
I'm just going to sew about an inch and a half
okay. So
up here so that I don't have a gap and I have a nice start when I.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you're just leaving an opening at the top. Okay.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here we go. So
okay, perfect.
Now we're going to come here and we're just going to cut a 1/4 of an inch away from our seams. But here's a trick. Let's do this. If you have pinking shears, we can cut about a 1/4 of an inch away with those pinking shears along that seam, and then we don't have to cut the clips to turn them out. So another trick, you know, you can cut those, it won't fray, and then
I love pinking shears.
I do
They're
too.
So fun.
They remind me of my mom. I always would steal hers out of her sewing machine and use them, and they were her grandmother's. So imagine how much I got in trouble, but I'd love to cut paper with them.
Yes.
And you know, you can't really sharpen pinking shears. Can you?
No, I think that you can. There is a special way you can.
Well, she would always tell me you couldn't.
Oh.
And I'd be in bad trouble.
At least maybe I thought you could.
Okay. Everybody good?
Okay. I think we are good.
Okay.
Do we have any questions? Let's see. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it.
Right sides out.
Right sides out.
How simple is that?
Right. I mean, that's it.
Cute.
That's all you get.
That's really cute. That looks almost like it matches your blouse today.
No. I got it out of my stash.
Yeah.
You girls are so ladies are lucky. I've been saving it for something simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sharpen. That's what I thought you could.
Okay.
You can sharpen them.
Perfect.
I'm sure it's probably a little more expensive.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this side right here in, and then this side right here.
That's where those little.
1/4 of an inch, and we're just going to sew on the edge.
Cool.
Okay. So then we're going to do the exact same thing with our smaller.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not going to, well, yes, I am. I'm going to sew these fast on the edge. Do you want to just trace that onto there?
I do.
And yeah, that has two. And
I just need to trace it on one.
No, on two.
On two.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to make sure I follow the directions.
Trace it on two or you won't have a backside.
Oh, yeah. Right. True. Hello. This is a little bit wide, not quite as wide. Should I go this way?
Yeah, that's great.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm tracing this. In fact, I'm just going to put that right up against that, and I'm only going to trace around. Oh, that's awesome. I love this.
I know, it's so nice. I'm not sewing this line straight, ladies, so I'm glad you cannot see this. On my sample, I sewed it really straight, but you know, that's in the privacy of my own home, not standing up.
Yeah, it's hard to sew standing up. Okay, that really does. Nice. Okay, so.
Okay, let's sew it.
Okay, now we have that.
Okay, so see how I've turned those under, so that's nice. Okay, I'm going to give Jackie a job while you guys show me. Now, we're just going to put some Velcro, like in the middle here and the middle here. So I'm going to send her to
the Velcro station.
Put the Velcro station. Okay. So if you will just go put that Velcro on there, because we want it to close on the top there.
Yeah, so just on these two areas right here?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Okay, ladies, I'm taking you with me to the sewing machine. Oh, that's not a very good angle. Let's come over here to the sewing machine. Well, it really doesn't do great without somebody holding it. So sorry if I made you sick. Okay, so there's the sewing machine. We're going to do exactly the same thing here, only we're just going to leave about a 2-inch square right here. And I'm just going to sew I'm actually going to go 1/4 inch in on this one, on the top, before I hit that line. Okay, I forgot to back stitch, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to just sew right on the line. And then we're going to cut that out. This is for your inner. Now remember, you can use Insulbrite for the freezer. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it's just a waterproof material. And they had it in every color of the rainbow and then every color of the mixed rainbow. And I just had to ask for it. I just said, I need some waterproof. And it was back with the interfacing. And they gave it to me. I went boring and got this color, and then I went home and had such a nice hot pink. I wish I would have got a hot pink. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a little edge right up here to fill it. And then we're going to come back over here.
Whoops,
with the stand. Not technical difficulties with the machine, just with the hardware. Yes, Betty Jo, this is still open because we've got to add our pellets.
a Velcro station. Funny.
Yes.
It's just that I'm putting the Velcro on. That's all. So I'm the station putting the Velcro on. So I put Velcro right here on the ends to close.
Yep.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Okay. Now, if you were using regular, say you don't have pinking shears, do you know what you'd do, ladies? You would be clipping. You'd go 1/4 of an inch, and then you'd be clipping around on those curves so that it lays really nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Barb wants to know, could you use a shower curtain?
Oh, absolutely. You can use anything that is waterproof. Yep.
Did we use iron on or sew on Velcro? I used iron on.
Yeah. But
just for today.
Just whatever you have.
But I probably would.
I would sew it where you were going to open and close it so much. And you were going to, if you're going to put cold in and heat in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just turning this inside out. Now, Jackie.
Yes.
Should we use poly pellets or rice on this? Or nothing?
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Do you have rice?
I do have rice at my desk.
Oh, well, we can just use poly pellets. Okay. That works. We'll just use poly pellets.
Now, these are kind of expensive.
Yeah, so rice would be a cheaper.
Option.
Yeah. But this whole thing, though, has lasted. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yes.
Okay, so how can I help you?
You can just dump those right in there.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
I'm going to get those in that side. And right in here. Yeah, I would use sew on Velcro, but for the sake of time.
Okay. And then you get poly pellets everywhere.
Yes, but that's much better than chicken pincushion stuff.
Oh, the walnut litter.
Yeah, that was everywhere for days.
Yeah, it was.
Poly pellets are at least a little bit bigger.
Easier to clean up.
Okay, so then you're just going to hand stitch along this top, unless you're really brave, and you want to do it on the machine.
Sew it.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's enough room, you should just sew it.
Yeah.
If you don't, you could use your zipper foot, right?
Yes.
So if you
Just don't hit a poly pellet. I do better.
No, we're all good.
Okay.
Okay, she's.
No, we're not.
We just broke the needle.
Yeah.
So you don't sew over the poly pellet.
So let's not sew over the poly pellet.
Yes, and we could have used a funnel.
The needle's right here.
We're plumb out of funnels today at my girlfriend's quilt shop.
And plumb out of needles. Please take the needle out when you give it to your friend.
Yeah, here, I'll change the needle. I think we did this last time. We're
Yes.
not really good.
Yeah, we're not really good. Debbie, she just, folds hers up. Okay. So I'm going to stitch this to the top. at the stitching station in a bit, aka the hot glue gun station. I'll be right back. Okay, please show the front of the pellets bag. Okay, there you go. Yes.
Yeah, the pour spout is awesome.
Yes, the pour spout is great. That's about 6 pounds worth of those, and you can find those. So I will be hand stitching at the hot glue gun station, and I will be back in just a second.
Okay, so you don't want okay, hold on. Yeah. We didn't want to tell you that we had to use hot glue, but you know, it works. I burnt my finger, by the way. So I have a wound now but now I can put my cooling wrap on my thumb, right? So, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Look, it's a perfect seam. Yes, Robin, seam.
Yeah, you just kind of makeshift
Yes,
what you have, and then
right.
you don't.
Do you want to see the real steam? Don't use hot glue.
Yeah, no,
It makes a hole. Alice wants to know how we're feeling. We're feeling a little failures. Workers' comp.
We need to go out in the sun.
Yes, we need to find our cucumbers back.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we are going to take, and we're just going to, first of all, throw this in the freezer. Obviously, you don't use this interfacing in the microwave.
Yeah, see, it will help on my finger because I burnt my finger.
I knew you shouldn't have done that. Oh no, it's a tragic hot glue gun incident on camera, and Sherry's watching.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, well, follow the instructions, not the instructor. Okay, we're going to slide this in here.
So am I really in need to?
No, you don't need to change that. No.
Since I'm taking all the time to replace the needle.
Yes.
Okay, we won't do
Okay,
it.
so we're going to just put it in here. We're going to Velcro that top shut.
And oh my goodness, I love it. That's awesome. Here we go. Okay. Oh, perfect. I love it.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, Marianne, hot glue is not the way to go unless you are having a tragedy with the machine.
Yeah, we always have a backup. You know,
Oh,
we don't have two machines.
yep.
So
Yes. So just so you know, we make all the mistakes, so you don't have to.
that is so true. I got stuff everywhere.
Yes,
got
so do I.
from
Okay, so the
our wraps.
interfacing you use melts with hot glue. Yes, Nancy.
Yeah,
So
it sure does.
So follow the instructions. In the instructions, it specifically says
To not use hot glue. No, it doesn't.
use a funnel. Thank you for those of us that help. To fill the interfacing bag with poly pellets for a cold pack or rice for a heat pack. When full, sew the opening closed by hand.
So the opening closed.
Yes.
Oh, so not even by the machine.
Yes. No.
Okay.
We were just trying to hurry.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's only 3:30. All right. So you could make one of each of these filling and just have it on hand.
I think what a cute idea to give to someone.
Yes. And then if they weren't going to lie flat, you could also, before you sewed these together, insert
a thing,
an elastic.
Yeah.
Or
a tie.
Is your
something.
finger okay?
My finger, I think, will be okay. It is a little blistered. But
Yes.
that's okay.
Oh, man. Okay.
That was
well,
my
don't
fault.
tell Mike.
That was my
All right.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, just don't do what we do.
Yes.
Just follow the directions on the pattern.
Unless you're going to sit in the sun with a cucumber over your eyes. That was the best.
Maybe
That
that's
was
what
the best.
we should go now and have some cucumbers,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Should we eat our cucumbers?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we've done thing number 1. We've done
Yes.
thing number 2. And we kind of cheated.
So another question Nancy has. So the interfacing couldn't go in the microwave either.
It would melt.
It would melt.
Yes.
So if you were
Yes.
doing a rice bag, you may want to just do muslin.
Yes.
Then do
Or another cotton.
or another cotton, whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Just make sure it's 100% cotton or muslin. Yeah, Jackie needs this
sure
ice
do.
pack for the finger. I'm going to send it down
I'll
with
just
her.
go and stick
She
my finger in.
Fun fact about Jackie, she shared with you a lot there, but Betty Jo, she slammed her hand in the door. Okay, well, not a fun fact about Betty Jo, but a fun fact about Jackie She loves crushed ice
Yes,
so
I do.
much that there's a crushed ice machine downstairs.
Yes, there is.
And she can just get some and stick her finger in there.
So
Or
true.
her thumb.
Yep. So, yep. And I have one
Oh.
at home too. So I love it.
Yes, Karen, that is nice. We are all praying that so many people on here were having some issues today.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yes. Now, one thing I wanted to
good,
tell you.
Good thing. Use cotton thread, Elisa. Thank you. Use cotton thread for the
Yes,
microwave
yes,
too.
thank
So,
you.
yeah, make sure you're using 100%.
But if you're just going to throw it in the freezer, you don't have to be that careful with
No.
anything. And those poly pellets, you could throw those in the freezer too in cotton or muslin. You don't have to have this interfacing.
Yeah.
Just don't let it stay in there for 6 years and frost over.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this did revive my tired eyes, and it did get rid of my headache last night.
Yeah.
So they're really
I
great.
think it's great to have those on hand.
Yes,
I said
never
they
know.
are perfect for gifts for a friend.
Yes.
You can do that and give some chocolates and a pair of socks, and it's all good.